Hi darlings and turkeys, and welcome to my channel Me and Places. Guys, I just read a book and I have to share it with you because it was so cool. This is a book called Bream Gives Me Hiccups. It's written by Jesse Eisenberg. You know this guy, it's a famous actor who I think has a really good taste on movies he's in. I just watched Vivarium and it was pretty strange in a very good way, and also The Art of Defense. It was also weird, also in a good way. This guy likes weird movies. Anyway, this is a special book for me because usually I read mostly horror, thrillers, that kind of stuff. And this is comedy. And this is the first comedy book I ever bought myself. So it's a collection of stories. It's named Bream Gives Me Hiccups after a first story, which takes you through a restaurant and eating places reviews. Reviews are made by a 9-year-old boy. He mostly eats with his mom, and through his reviews you discover his relationship with mom and what kind of mom she is in general, which raised a lot of bad feelings in me, which is good because good books raise feelings. Sounds like a cliche, I know. I found this book to be hilarious. I actually laughed loud a few times. So this first story is divided into chapters, and each chapter is one eatery where they are eating. And I love how this boy ends all of the chapters by almost always giving some kind of philosophical, childlike statement. I can read you one just to show you what I mean. Guys, I would read all the stories if I could, but that would be violation of copyright, but I can read you a small part. So in this part, the boy is reviewing his school cafeteria, where they have a new policy feeding very healthy lunches for kids. And of course, obviously, many kids don't like that. It's like just because the adults thought it was a great idea, we would too. But kids think differently than adults think. Adults have spent so many years thinking more and more like each other. Because the more you live with other people, the less you think like yourself, and the more you think like them. But kids are new people, so we still think more normally. That's why I'm giving Robert Frost Elementary School and Healthy Lunches, Healthy Choices 256 stars out of 2000. So that's what I meant by childlike philosophy statement. I like the other stories as well. Some are longer, some are shorter. They are really hilarious. For example, one of my favorite ones, when boyfriend and girlfriend exchange emails, they kind of get into a fight, and the sister of a boy comes into the conversation. She is, by the way, studying a Bosnian genocide. So to fix the situation, she starts comparing their relationship to Bosnian genocide, and it's just hilarious, especially the outcome of that story. Another funny one is a guy whose mom told him that when you smile, it kinda tricks your brain into thinking you're happy. So he realizes this doesn't work only with smiling. If you convince yourself about anything you would like to believe, you will actually feel better. That's what he discovers. And that's also when his life starts going a wrong way. As you can understand, the humor in this book is quite ironic. Very witty with a pinch of satire. Oh, who am I kidding? There's like a lot of it there. So if you like this kind of humor, you will love this book. I would give this book 1,500 stars out of 2,000 if I was a 9-year-old boy reviewing it as an eatery. But I'm not, so I'll just tell you that I mostly liked it. The only thing I disliked was that I wish it had more those longer stories, because they have this deeper approach and time for you to actually dive into character. And Jesse Eisenberg does this in a very good way. Those stories make you feel things, they make you think about things, and that is what I like in any book. But mostly there is shorter stories which just feel like a funny sketches. That's all. In any other way, this is a great book. I really recommend it for a funny reading experience. A good read, a clever kind of sarcastic humor. And thank you for watching. By the way, now I am reading I Am a Legend. Yeah, I could not skip a horror book after a happy one. So I will be reviewing that as soon as I'll finish. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye! And hey, stay curious!